Before we do our pop art painting, we're going to do a small little project in our journal. And we're going to do a pop art doodle. And that gets our mind thinking like artists. We want to start thinking like artists so we can get our imaginations going and so we can start thinking creatively. We're going to do the shape of a huge cupcake in our journal. The first step is on your page, you're going to do a square, but instead of making the corners pointed, you're going to round the corners of it. Everyone's square will be a little different because it's your square. We're going to put a plate under our cupcake bottom. We're going to make a smile all around the bottom of the cupcake. We're going to put the on, and that's the best part of the cupcake. So you can make it as fluffy as you want. And the way I make the icing on a cupcake is a bunch of little rainbows. So if you like a lot of icing, I would put a lot of rainbows on there. If you like a little bit of icing, just put a little bit. And then we're going to put a cherry somewhere on the top of our cupcake. So you can put it on the side, or you can put it on the top, but it's another big rainbow. To get your imagination going, we're going to start filling this cupcake with designs. Can you guys think of any little designs you might put on your cupcake wrapper? What do you think, Roddy?
Stars.
Oh, stars would be an awesome one. What do you think, Kai?
Curlicues.
Oh, curlicues. I like that one. So you can put some decorations on the cupcake wrapper, and then you can decorate your icing and get your imagination going. It doesn't have to actually be edible. Pop art's supposed to be fun. Okay, so can I see everyone's cupcake doodle? Hold them up high. Awesome job, you guys. Great design. Didn't this get you thinking like artists now? We're ready. And the first thing we need are our brushes. We only really need 3 brushes to start painting, and you'll see only one color on your plate so far, and that's called Melted Vanilla Ice Cream color. So that's the color we start with to put the shape of the painting in. So if you don't have paint at home, you can just follow along with a pencil or colored pencils, crayons, anything that you have, and you can do the same bubble gum machine. So you're going to pull out your small bristle brush from your water, and we're going to put the shape of the bubble gum machine in first. The first shape we're going to do is we're going to put the round dome of the bubble gum machine on. So we're going to make a circular shape. So it's not all the way towards the top of the canvas, and it's not exactly in the middle. It's kind of reaching from the middle to the top with a little bit of space. This melted vanilla ice cream color gets covered over with colors. So if you make it too big or too small, you can fix it. We're going to put the bottom of the bubblegum machine on now. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a rectangle, but it's rounded at the bottom. And if you want to make the shape of your bubblegum machine different, feel free to, because this is your painting. The next step is to put the stand under the bubblegum machine. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap a smile right around the bottom of it. Now we're going to do the top of the bubblegum machine. There's always that piece at the top where you can take it off and stick the bubblegum balls in. So to put that piece in. And after that step, you have the shape of the bubblegum machine in. Put the brush in the water with the bristles down, because this is acrylic paint. So acrylic paint dries really, really fast. So which brush do you think we're going to do for the background? Jay?
The biggest brush.
The big bristled brush. Good job, Jay. So now it's time to do our background. I think you can pick any color that you want for your background. I'm going to do blue because it's your painting. I'm going to give you a couple choices so that you can make it your own individual painting. You can pick whatever color you want at home to do your background. Just pick a crayon or a colored pencil, whatever you choose to make your background fun. And now we're ready to paint. So dip your paintbrush in whatever color you choose, or colors. Feel free to mix them. And we're going to do long brush strokes. If you started painting and your brush strokes went this way, that's fine too. Just keep consistent. Just have fun filling that canvas with whatever colors you can with. Go right around the bubblegum machine. If you hit that vanilla outline, it's not a big deal. It's just a guide for where to paint around. Whatever design you decide on for your background, just keep it consistent throughout the whole background, and then you'll end up with a really great painting. At this point, point, if you want to change the shape at all, if you made it too big or too small, the brighter color will go right over the vanilla. So that's why it's really nice to start with that vanilla color first, put the outline in. Anyone at home using crayon or colored pencil, pick your color for the bottom of the bubblegum machine and get ready to color. Our next step is to paint in the bottom of our bubblegum machine. So what we're going to use is our medium flat brush. Okay, so choose your color that you're going to do for the bottom of the bubblegum machine. I'm going to use red for this rectangular shape right here. You can choose whatever color you want. Take your medium brush, dip it in the paint color you choose, and go around the outline first. And then fill in that entire shape with the color you choose. I like to stick with one color at a time. So I'm going to try to fill in all the red color first and then wash off my brush and dry it off. It's an easier way to switching and forth between colors. So what I'm going to do is go to the top of the bubblegum machine. So if you're going to change your color, just wash it off, swirl it around the water, and then dry it off really well. So then dip it in the color that you choose, and then go to the top of the bubblegum machine and fill in this shape. So we're still using our medium brush, and we're going to go around the bottom of the bubblegum machine. So go around your vanilla outline, whatever color you choose. I'm still using the red color. It's going to match the bottom of my bubblegum machine. So let's use your medium brush, and let's move to the top of the bubblegum machine. So just put a little paint on the top of your brush, just fill in that shape. Go over the vanilla outline, and then fill it in. After you've filled in the top part, we're going to wash off our brush and then dry it off really well. Anyone at home, this next step, you're going to want to get a black crayon or a dark color to do it. Okay, so the next brush we're going to use is our small pointed brush. The black paint we're going to use to outline our bubblegum machine first, and then we're going to go back and add shading to some of these shapes, because what we're going to do is try to make our bubblegum machine three-dimensional.
Three-dimensional. Objects that have height, length, and width.
We're going to start at the top of our bubblegum machine. You're going to go around that rainbow that you did, and then go around the top. Just go all around the dome and underneath it. The black paint really makes it pop, and a lot of pop art will have black paint outlining it. It's what makes it look really cool. You're basically going around all the vanilla that you originally put in. You're going around it now with black. And then you're going to go around that first smile that you put in, around the face of your bubblegum machine. So you're going to keep the black on your bristles, because that is
Making a video.
to shade our circle, which is going to become a sphere, and our rectangle, which is going to become a cylinder.
Sphere. A three-dimensional round object like a ball. Cylinder. A solid object with two round flat ends and a shape like a tube.
Anyone at home, you can use just a pencil to do the shading, or a light colored crayon, or oil pastel, or colored pencil for the shading. And the way we turn this into a sphere is we just put a little bit of shading right on the side there, and a little bit of gray down the side. So what we're going to do is we're just going to rub some shading down the side here, and down the side here. The sphere and the cylinder all cast a shadow on the face. So we want to put some shading right here. Just use your small brush and just start rubbing your paintbrush underneath it to cast a shadow. So now we have to make this bubblegum machine really unique. So what I want you to do is I want you to take those colors on your plate and fill the gumball dome with bubblegum balls. Add a little square right here, black paint, for your change dispenser, and then we'll fill that with some glitter to make the whole thing sparkle. One of my favorite things to do is to add on things to paintings at the end, just to make it sparkle or shine. And this pop art painting is the perfect painting to add things to.